Lesson 136.
Habitación. Cama.
Antonio, the first thing that comes to mind here is that the H is silent here in, why don't you say it again for us?
Habitación.
And the accent sounds like the accent is on the last syllable.
Mm-hmm. As you can see, the first part of that word, the first 5 letters, habit, comes from the habitat, where people live.
Okay, like it's related to the English word habitation or habitat.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we have a rule here that all nouns ending with CION are feminine. I wonder if the Spanish ending CION corresponds to the English ending TION. Like habitation in English would be HABITATION.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, like transportation, transportación. Every time you have an English word that ends in T...
Well, it's TION.
TION. Usually in Spanish, the ending is going to be CION. That seems to be a pattern.
Okay. What about like the English word education? Is there a Spanish counterpart to that word?
Educación. Yes.
Okay, Antonio, what about the English word rotation?
In Spanish, that would be rotación.
Okay, so it seems like the TION at the end of an English word, it corresponds pretty well to the CION at the end of a Spanish word.
Yeah, that seems to be the case, Bill.
Okay. Okay, let's take a look at these exercises. In number 1, mi hermana está says, my sister is. En su habitación will say, in her bedroom. So number 1 says, my sister is in her bedroom. In number 2, los gatos están says, the cats are. And en mi cama means on my bed. So number 2 will say, the cats are on my bed. Sometimes in English, though, we say the expression in the bed. So depending on the context, you could possibly translate this into English as the cats are in my bed. It just depends on the context. In number 3, we have a question. The subject is los niños, that's the children, and the verb is están. Those words together will say the children are, but since this is a question, we'll translate those as are the children? And then en la cama will say in the bed. So number 3 will say, are the children in the bed? In number 4, los perros están says the dogs are. En la cama means in the bed. And con mis padres will say with my parents. So number 4 will say the dogs are in the bed with my parents. In number 5, mi cama means my bed, y means and mi escritorio means my desk. The verb here is están, that's third person plural, and it's a verb of being. Finally, en mi habitación says in my bedroom. So number 5 will say, my bed and my desk are in my bedroom. In number 6, mis hermanos y hermanas says, my brothers and sisters. The verb here is están, that's third person plural, and it goes along with the brothers and sisters. En la casa says in the house. So number 6 will say, my brothers and sisters are in the house. In number 7, tus padres están says, your parents are. En la sala says, in the living room. Pero means but. Tu hermano está says, your brother is. En la cocina means in the kitchen. Porque means because. Él means he. And tiene hambre is an idiom that you already know about. So number 7 will say, your parents are in the living room, but your brother is in the kitchen because he is hungry. In number 8, nosotros queremos means we want. Ir is an infinitive that means to go. Al comedor means to the dining room. Porque means because. And then we have the verb queremos. That means we want. Cenar is an infinitive that means to have dinner. And ahora means now. So number 8 will say, we want to go to the dining room because we want to have dinner now. In number 9, yo estoy en mi cama says, I am in my bed. Porque means because. No puedo means I am not able. Trabajar is an infinitive that means to work, and hoy means today. So number 9 will say, I am in my bed because I am not able to work today. Or, I am in my bed because I cannot work today. In number 10, el gato está says the cat is, and en la mesa means on the table. So number 10 will say, the cat is on the table.